Hi, this is Sammy Smiles, and I'm your host, Sammy Vance. This podcast is sure to leave you inspired and with a smile. Now let's get right into it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 6th episode of Sammy Smiles, and I'm your host, Sammy Vance, and today we have Kate Gilman Williams as my guest. Kate is the founder of Kids Can Save Animals and founder of Club 15 with Microsoft. She is an author, animal advocate at just 11 years old, and is just really inspiring. We have connected over the past through encouraging one another, and I have sent a smile out to her, and we were both recipients of Gloria Barron Prize for Young Heroes. So thank you, Kate, so much for being here.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. So you have been really busy this summer. You released a song, you started an amazing project called Club 15, and you just got back from a trip from Africa, I'm pretty sure. So that's really cool.
Yes.
Yeah, so first let's talk about the start of your project, or like the name, Kids Could Save Animals. I think a name is like really important, especially for projects, and it has to be like catchy and have a meaning to it. One reason why I picked Sammy Smiles for my podcast is because like it has meaning, pretty self-explanatory. Sammy Smiles, I hope to make other people smile through interviewing, and so can you just tell us a little bit about your project, Kids Can Save Animals, and the name?
Yes. So my organization is Kids Can Save Animals, and my motto is advocacy has no age limit. I believe that it doesn't matter how old you are, you can always make a difference. So that's why my organization is named Kids Can Save Animals.
I love it and completely agree. My quote is, you don't just have to be an adult to make a difference, you could be a kid too. So like kind of has the same goal to it, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we could talk about music, I guess. I know I am not what people would consider a good singer, although I still sing around the house and when people aren't listening, but singing is just fun. And I also enjoy composing music, like the intro to my podcast. But I know that you recently released a new song, and I gotta tell you, I am so impressed with it. And this song is awesome, and the meaning to it, but also the proceeds to go to a really good cause. So can you tell us a little bit about what that is?
Yes, so I just released a song called Kids Can Save Animals. I worked with Jen Hartman Luck. She interviewed me and I told her about my conservation journey, and she turned it into this amazing song. And every time someone downloads it, 15% of the download goes to support Rewild, where Leonardo DiCaprio is the founding board member. So it's a really cool way kids can make a difference just by listening to music.
Yeah, I think that's really amazing. How did you come up with the idea of doing that?
I actually didn't come up with the idea. Jen Hartman Luck reached out to me and she told me she had this idea about the song. And I'm like, sure, why not? But then this actually turned into a really incredible project.
Yeah, I think it's really really amazing, and uh, great ideas to everyone, and I just think it's super cool. So
Thank you.
yeah, I think it's neat as kids that we both have the power to make a difference. Sometimes it just takes some courage, bravery, and determination, and putting ourselves out there, even though there is a chance of rejection. When I first started Sammy's Buddy Bench project, I went around to like a bunch of pharmacies and coffee shops asking if they could possibly collect caps for me. I was nervous that they would say no, but a lot of them said yes, and some of them still said no, but it was like a good learning experience. You recently reached out to Sarah Meston at Microsoft, and because you did Club 15 with Microsoft, um, Club 15 was born. So I think that's just really cool. I find it super inspiring. So what is Club 15, and why did you start it?
So I partnered with Microsoft. I partnered with Sarah Maston, founder of Project 15 for Microsoft, and we created Club 15. It's called Club 15 because every 15 minutes an elephant is killed for its tusks. And Club 15 is a podcast where I connect kids with top scientists, conservationists, and technologists, and they're telling us what they're doing to help save wildlife and wild spaces and how we can join them. But the coolest aspect of Club 15 is the Learning Lab, where kids can go on and learn computer vision. They can teach their computer how to recognize the difference between an apple and banana and learn that this is the same technology that camera traps and drones are using out in the wild to save animals.
Wow, that's really cool. Honestly, I think that's, again, like I've been saying about everything you're doing, it's just super inspiring and amazing. And I think it's just really cool. So I'm really excited to talk about this next adventure, your trip to Africa, which you recently returned from. And I have traveled a little bit. I have traveled a little bit around to the USA and once to Mexico, but to travel to Africa must have been really amazing. So I've been following along as you posted pictures of saving rhinos and holding pangolin, I'm pretty sure is how you say it. Not sure though.
Yes.
The things that or the pictures that were taken, like I was looking through them on Instagram and they're just so cool. And it felt like I was actually there with you. So I think that was really cool. So why did you take the trip and what are some things that you learned from it?
So this trip was very conservation focused. I dehorned a rhino with Wildlife Act. Sadly, they have to dehorn our rhinos to protect them from poachers when the horn is just the same material as our fingernails, keratin. So, but it really is just like chopping off your fingernails, and it doesn't hurt the rhino at all. So I got to experience that, which is really incredible. And then I did some pangolin conservation. It was the first time I had ever seen a pangolin in my entire life. They're the most trafficked animal on the planet, and this organization rescues pangolins that were actually trafficked and rehabilitates them and releases them back into the wild. So the specific pangolin I worked with had been kept in the back of a car, and they were able to rescue her, rehabilitate her, and release her back. And so I got to weigh her. She had gained 3 kilograms, which is amazing. So she's really doing well out in the wild. And then I got to gently place her back into her burrow, which was really incredible. And my favorite animal is the cheetah, and I got to call her a cheetah. And Wildlife Act is doing this so they can monitor them and collect data from them, because with only 7,100 left, it's really critical that we do this. So I got to do lots of conservation experiences, but I'm hoping to turn all of them into a documentary. They were all filmed, but to make a really kid-based documentary and show these are all the things we have to do to help save our animals and how they can join them. So a really action and kid-based documentary. So this trip to Africa was really incredible, and the conservation things was a great experience.
Yeah, I love that. And that's super inspiring also to hear your story and also the animals' story. I just find that like really inspiring and really cool to hear. So thanks for sharing that.
Of
Um,
course.
with school coming up with school starting up soon and everything going on, what are some of your plans this coming fall and winter?
Well, I'm going to start a new thing on Club 15. So the current project, say, around Club 15 is biodiversity, but we want to do another loop about either oceans, deforestation, and so kids can have a choice. If they're really passionate about, say, the oceans, they can watch all of the ocean episodes, learn what they can do to help. So just have a more variety of things on Club 15. And also, I'm really looking into this documentary.
I love it, and I think that's a really cool idea. So I know that you have other projects such as like Quarters for Koalas, but is there anything else you would like to tell the listeners before we get on to the rapid fire round?
Yes, so I just recently partnered with Born Free USA, and I'm their first US based ambassador. And I'm helping spread their message about animals should not be used as human entertainments, and that animals shouldn't be in captivity or kept illegally as pets. So I just recently partnered with Born Free USA, and I think their message is very important to share with kids and teens my age.
I love it, and again, that's super inspiring. So congratulations on everything you've been doing.
Thank
Um,
you.
yeah. So if you're ready for the rapid fire round, then I am.
Okay,
Okay, so basically I'll just ask you a few questions and you can answer with the first thing that comes to mind.
okay.
So first one, favorite color,
Blue,
favorite animal.
cheetah.
Cheetah used to be my favorite animal. It's a giraffe now, but I don't know why. But cheetah's close behind.
Yeah, cheetahs are on the front cover of my book.
Oh, that's awesome. Favorite food.
Macaroni.
Nice. I had that for school lunch today. Um, so would you rather be able to speak to animals or all languages?
Speak to animals.
Nice, yes. That would be cool. So let's see. What is your favorite place to travel to?
Africa.
Yeah, I think that would just be such a cool experience.
Africa is an amazing place, so definitely Africa.
Yeah. So would you rather have a pause or rewind button on life?
Rewind.
Yeah.
That's a good question though. I didn't. I would have to say rewind though.
Yeah, I think they could both be cool, but I think yeah, rewind. That's a good one. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Probably flying because I could fly to Africa and not go on a 15-hour plane ride.
That's true. That would be nice. Well, I didn't know it took 15 hours, but
Yeah, it
nice.
does. Over
Yeah,
15 hours.
over
It's
15
hard.
hours. Wow.
Yeah.
I assume it was worth it though. So
Yes, definitely worth it.
yeah, I'll have to try to go there someday. That would be so cool though. Maybe we could meet up there and we could,
Yes.
yeah, meet in person. So where can people find you on social media?
You can go to my website, kidscansaveanimals.com. I have all my stuff on there, but also you can reach out to me on Instagram, LinkedIn, and it's all basically Kids Can Save Animals or Kids Save Animals. Pretty simple. Lots of pretty much everything is Kids Can Save Animals.
Well, make sure to follow Kate and her amazing journey because it's definitely worth it. So for the last question to ask all my guests, what is something that makes you smile?
I'd have to say elephants. I mean, not just seeing them in person in Africa, just watching videos of them on Instagram. They're adorable. And I mean, we really do have to save them because if we don't take action right now, we'll lose our elephants because if we don't take action, elephants will be gone in 10 years. So I would definitely have to say
Wow.
elephants.
Yeah, elephants. That's a good one. I don't think I've heard that one, but that's a really good one. So I love it. Thank you, Kate, so much for being here. This is really an inspiring podcast, and as you can see, it's making me smile. So thank you for that. And make sure to follow Kate and her amazing journey and help out with her causes because, like I said, it'll definitely be worth it. And she's just so amazing. So thank you, everyone, for listening to this podcast. And remember that you don't just have to be an adult to make a difference, you could be a kid too. I hope you have a great day. Bye.